Right, our door's mixed, so we're going to have a quick look to see if it's elastic, if it's stretchy, if it's smooth. And the first impressions are it is exactly that, which you know, that's pretty good. There's a bit of strength in the old door there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create for myself a little bit of space, as we are lacking at this time, and make things easier, which is exactly what we want. Let's make life easier for ourselves. So let's, and I've said this before, when you come to take the door off your door, make sure you get the stuff around the back, around the top, because when it goes in the dishwasher, if you do it in the dishwasher, it seems to like stick on there and it doesn't want to come off. So if you get it off at this stage, it saves that little job later on. Always think ahead for the next thing. So let's move that over there. Ready for the dishwash. And I've got my bag of flour here, the old door scraper, and that's what we need. No more flour, no anything. So all we're doing, it's an enriched door, this, which means it's got eggs and butter, milk in. That's kind of what enriched means. So it is a heavier door, heavy not as in weight, but heavier as in because it's got more ingredients and it's just not got water. It does, you know, take that little bit more to rise, but that's why we put the extra yeast in there. So get your bowl nice and clean if you can, and this will be really easy because it's not a really wet door. And I've said this is, just think of it like a wallpaper scraper. If you're going to scrape something off a surface like that, and all we want to do is want to kind of tidy it up, but the way I'm going to do it is just go around each side and just go into it fairly robustly all round. And like I said before, all we're trying to do is we're trying to create a tension on the door. We do that by going around it, just pushing from either side. And the more you do it, already it's honestly it's really easy to work with this. The more you kind of tuck it in on itself, what you're doing is you're creating that tension on the top of the door, and it becomes smoother. So instead of that looking quite, as you can see, you can see all the lines and stuff, creases in there, more creases in there than my face, I tell you, and that's saying something. Don't you dare. I know you're saying now I've seen you close up and we disagree with that one. I know what you like. So I'm going to use this little technique that I've used before. I call it the rock and roll. It's just easy for me. I kind of push the door and it like pulls it to one side. I lift it up and turn it round to the sausage end, and then I do it again. I've got the sausage end, I turn around, and you can see within 2-3 little goes of doing that, it's gone. It's had a bit of plastic surgery. It's not quite there yet, but it's, you know, it's getting there. And all we're doing is we just create that. You can do it this way if you want to. So put your door down, put your fingers underneath at the back and pull. And with it being such a nice dry door, not all doors are nice dry, by the way. Normally speaking, you want a door to be kind of wetter. And I've got a bit of lemon on there from where I put lemon zest in there. Must be still what's in the thing. As you can see there, it looks a bit more like a baby's face than my face now. But that's done, yeah. Once you've got that, it just means when it rises, it's going to rise evenly. And all I'm doing, like I said, it's an easy way of doing it. This, if it's really dry, you just put your fingers either side. Or my method, the old rock. I'm only doing this because I like doing it. I am going to do the mixing by hand soon. For those who think, well, I haven't got a mixer. I can't do these breads because I haven't got a mixer. Well, I'm just going to show you can do them. A little bit more challenging, but it's all possible. Just to process, just takes a little time if you do a bit. And I'll show you a few hacks, not hacks, but a few little tricks how to make it easier for yourself. So anyway, that's done. In a bowl, I was going to say lid on, shower cap on, cling film, whatever you've got. Some people use reusable ones, I just use disposable ones. And that's going to take as long as it takes till it's a 2 litre bowl, and that will just start to dome the top of the bowl, and which I know at which point that's ready to roll out and make our Chelsea buns. So that's it. My second part done. Dead easy, no problem at all. Absolutely easy as. Up to now there's been nothing difficult. And so there's no excuses for you. All it is just process. All it is process, putting things in a bowl, pressing a button. And like I say, we can find another way of doing it by hand. We'll do that. But that's that. There's our dough. And this is stage, just to think, for you out there who know what you're talking about and think this bloke hasn't got a clue. I know that, and that's why I always say I'm a novice doing these things. But this part is called the resting part, where it actually grows in the bowl. Not the proving, this is resting. Call it what you want, I don't really care. But as long as it touches the bottom of the bowl, I don't really care what you call it. So that's it for now. I'm going to have a cup of coffee now, have some dinner, let this do its thing. Might practice my drums for a little bit, making a bit of racket, annoy somebody else. I've got to annoy somebody, haven't I? Oh, I'm doing a chili today, so I'm going to do that and get that recorded onto the group. So that's it. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.